Think about this for a second. Most people are open books. Their faces give them away, their words slip out too quickly, and even their reactions reveal what's going on inside. That makes them predictable. But Sigma males? They're different. They don't put everything out there. In fact, what makes them powerful is not what they say, but what they never reveal. That mystery frustrates some people, but it also gives Sigmas a huge advantage. Welcome back to Alpha Man Cave. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss our weekly breakdowns of Sigma psychology, power moves, and the mindset that sets them apart. Today, we're uncovering the 6 things Sigma males never reveal, and why keeping them hidden makes them impossible to truly figure out. 1. How much they actually know about you. Sigma males are sharp observers. They notice the tone you use, the way your eyes shift when you're not being truthful, or how your story changes slightly from one day to the next. Most people think their little slip-ups go unnoticed, but a Sigma is silently taking notes. Here's the twist: they don't call you out. They don't laugh at your mistake or expose your inconsistency. They let you believe you got away with it. Meanwhile, they're stacking those little pieces of information over weeks, months, even years. Eventually, they have a clear map of your character that you never meant to hand over. That's why people often find them intimidating. You never know what they've caught on to, because they never show their hand. By staying silent, they know you better than you realize, and that knowledge gives them an invisible edge. 2. How they test people without them knowing. A Sigma's trust is never blind. It's built. And before they give it, they quietly test people. The key is, you won't even realize you're being tested. These tests aren't traps or games. They're simple moments. Maybe they share a tiny piece of information just to see if it stays private. Maybe they take a step back to see who checks in without being asked. Maybe they sit quietly in a group to notice who shows respect when they think no one's watching. Why is this powerful? Because when people don't know they're being tested, they act naturally. That's when their true intentions come out. Over time, the Sigma sees who's reliable, who's fake, and who's just there for convenience. And once the Sigma makes their decision, it's final. You'll either earn their trust fully, or you'll be quietly kept at arm's length forever, and you may never even know which moment decided it. 3. The line they never warn you about. Most people announce their boundaries. Don't do this, or I won't put up with that. Sigmas don't. Their lines are invisible, and that's exactly what makes them powerful. You might think everything is fine, until one day it's not. The Sigma suddenly goes quiet, distances themselves, or ends the connection altogether. No fight, no explanation, no warning. That sudden shift feels cold, but for them, it's final. Once their hidden boundary is crossed, they're done. The reason this works is simple. If you announce your limits, manipulators will dance just under the line to keep taking advantage. Sigmas have seen that game before, and they won't play it again. By keeping their lines hidden, they filter people naturally. Genuine people never push too far. Careless or selfish ones eventually cross the line without realizing it, and when that happens, the Sigma walks away for good. 4. Their emotional triggers and vulnerabilities. Everyone has soft spots, the things that sting more than they should. For some, it's criticism. For others, it's betrayal or being ignored. Most people give those weaknesses away without realizing. They snap, sulk, or flinch in predictable ways. Sigma males don't hand over their emotional triggers so easily. They may feel deeply, sometimes even more than others, but they hide it behind a calm face. If someone makes a cutting comment, they might laugh it off. If they feel hurt, they might go quiet instead of reacting. On the outside, it looks like nothing landed. But inside, they're noting who can be trusted with their real emotions and who can't. This restraint can make them seem cold, but it's not about shutting people out. It's about self-protection. Show the wrong person your weakness, and they'll use it against you. That's why Sigma males guard their emotional triggers like a locked vault. Only the very few who prove themselves over time ever get the key. 5. Their full potential. Most people rush to prove themselves the second they're doubted. They want to silence criticism and show the world what they can do. But Sigma males don't take the bait. They know that proving themselves to the wrong people wastes energy. Instead, they let others underestimate them. They don't argue when someone doubts their ability. They don't brag about their skills or broadcast their achievements. They stay calm, quiet, and collected, because being underestimated gives them a huge advantage. People lower their guard. They don't expect much. And then, when the Sigma finally chooses to reveal their full potential, the impact is massive. This is why Sigmas often shock people. Out of nowhere, they step up, achieve something extraordinary, or reveal skills no one knew they had. It's not random, it's timing. They don't waste their strength on small battles. They save it for the moments that truly matter. 6. How selective they are about who deserves their energy. Time and energy are limited, and Sigma males know it better than most. Where others say yes to everything and end up drained, Sigmas protect their energy carefully. Here's how it works. On the surface, they may look the same with everyone. Polite, friendly, present. But under the surface, they're deciding who actually deserves their focus. If someone constantly takes without giving back, the Sigma doesn't make a scene. They simply invest less and less until that person no longer has any real influence. This quiet selectivity is powerful. It means they don't burn themselves out trying to please everyone. Instead, they keep enough energy reserved for what matters most: their goals, their passions, and the people who truly value them. While others are exhausted from scattering their attention everywhere, Sigmas stay sharp and in control, because they never reveal just how selective they really are. Sigma males keep their advantage not by showing everything, but by holding back. They don't reveal how much they know, how they test people, where their hidden lines are, what truly hurts them, what they're fully capable of, or how carefully they choose where to invest their energy. That mystery makes them impossible to fully read, and impossible to ignore. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Sigma mindset, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to Alpha Man Cave so you don't miss more insights like these. Drop a comment. Which of these 6 surprised you the most? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.